Well, that's cool.
No. Well, yes, they will. Not right now.
Oh, cool. Hello, jazz band.
Sessions were done here, or excuse me, 18,000 sessions, 54,000 songs done here over a 20-year period from 1957 until 1977. It's still an active recording studio today. We also give tours here, but the prime of its heyday was the 20 years it operated under RCA Records, so 57 through 77. This year marks its 60th anniversary. They just installed this timeline in here to showcase that. Wanted to show some of the highlights of what was done here over the past 20 years. And early on, the way that the studio came about was because of Elvis Presley. Now, I saw a couple of Graceland shirts coded in here. I guess y'all went to Memphis? Yeah? All right, so you know all about Elvis at this point. But Elvis, when he got started in Memphis out of Sun Records, he had a big kind of opening there at Sun, and then RCA bought his contract. And he comes to Nashville to start recording. Well, the studio was not here, so they put Elvis in a church building here in Nashville, and they recorded the song Heartbreak Hotel. That's how he recorded early on here before RCA ever had a studio. In fact, that's what most record labels were doing at the time. They were renting out spaces, independent studios here in town. No major record label had ever invested in Nashville as a city until RCA built this studio in 1957. And the reason why RCA did that was because of Elvis's contract. They knew that they had a sustainable artist on the contract, and they could probably create a lot of big record sales if they had a studio that was capable of recording them. So Elvis records here from 1958 until 1971. He does 242 songs in the studio. Half of his Grammy-nominated work was done here at this facility. So he's the artist that it's probably most well known for showcasing.
Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure.
Happy's Clown, the name of that song, done here in 1960. Do you see the similarity with the Beatles?
Oh, yeah.
Hear the similarity with the Beatles? Yeah, totally. They inspired the Beatles to create that sound. And at first, when the Beatles got started, they were going to call themselves the Four Everlys because of the Everly Brothers. They switched to the Beatles due to the inspiration from Buddy Holly and the Crickets. They were thinking, the Crickets, the Beatles. Close enough, right? Well, also here in this studio, they do some groundbreaking things. 1965, it's a year after the Civil Rights Act is passed, and this studio decides to sign a contract for an African-American artist. Now, this is a studio in the South, and the South is still very much operating under the Jim Crow laws of segregation. So the fact that they gave this man a chance is astounding. The fact that the man became successful is even more astounding. The man's name is Charley Pride, and Charley Pride, when he initially signed the contract here at this studio, he was working with Chet Atkins. Chet Atkins, one of the best guitarists to have ever lived, but Chet was the producer here in the studio. Hear his voice. They called him Country Charley Pride. He hails from Sledge, Mississippi, and listen to the twang in this voice.
Anytime and any place, and every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home.
Charley Pride, 1971, big #1 hit for them. So also at this studio, that same year that they signed Charley Pride's contract in 1965, they signed Waylon Jennings' contract. Now, Waylon was doing something that was totally outlandish at the time. He was taking traditional country music, that twang, he was from Texas, he loved roots music, but he blended it with rock and roll. doesn't make it to where you can sit down and explore the room, but we're gonna watch the jazz band record here in just a minute. Just wanted to bring you in so everybody can see how this room is designed. You notice the beveled walls in here. Those are placed because if you had flat walls, you would get a lot of echo. So by beveling the walls, it reduces the echo and allows the engineers to control it. Now there's an echo chamber above the control room. And they also have reverberation plates here, and the plates are metal plates suspended in a wooden box. They send the sound wave over the plate, it vibrates a little bit, and they can capture that reverberation. The echo chamber is a small room, and it has lacquered walls. They have a microphone in there, and they have a speaker for anybody in the back looking. Microphone on this side, speaker on this side, very tiny room. And they would replay the song that's created down here through the speaker up there and capture that new echoey sound with the microphone. Pretty simple concept, but it was really innovative technology for its day. It was built in '57, and when you would hear records on the radio that didn't have the echo chamber, they really stood out from the ones that did have the echo chamber. So the echo chamber was kind of one of our secrets, along with the reverberation plates, for creating that rich, warm, resonating sound out of this room. The materials on the walls have to do with sound absorption. The material on the floor has to do with sound reflection. Same with the windows here. This window is not original on this side of the room. That would have just been a solid wall there. We put it in for tours in the 90s. But we're gonna go back out, kind of try to watch the jazz band do a little recording until the next group has to move down. So we'll get to see a little bit of that.
Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
Did you hear that click at the end? That click at the end actually had nothing to do with the tape slide. It was Elvis hitting his head on the microphone because it was so dark in here. To operate this property, they give the tours here today. They don't own the building. It is leased to them for $1 a year by a local philanthropist. So yeah, there's a great energy in this room, and they want to make sure that there's a history that's being built today. So they record here at night, in addition to doing recordings during the daytime with student groups. So the most recent artist to record here happened about 2 weeks ago. His name's J.D. McPherson. He's kind of into blues rock if you're into that stuff. Check him out if you're wondering what's coming out that's modern out of this room. Thank y'all so much for being here. We hope the jazz band has a great time recording.
And that door's gonna open. Have a good time.
Thank you. Okay, I'm excited about the fiddler. All I care about in this museum are the clothes and the violins. That's it. That's literally it. this giant train car. That's a giant like seating area in there. It's super cool.
Sure, that I was like, yeah, right. They're not actually breaking up. And I was like, yeah, they're.
I know it felt like we're watching like a TV show or something.
Like the Bachelor.
And then when he hugged her,
He like grabbed her neck and he was like,
and like he was like trying to get her.
For people who don't know what happened, this probably seems really weird. So there's this couple outside of there's this couple outside of like the spaghetti place that we were just eating at, and there was a guy and a girl, and the girl was crying and the guy was comforting her, and it was so cute. This is right out the window. We're all staring out the window, and we just have this one audible aw, like super big aw. And then the guy like and we're all just looking out the window. So yeah, that's what happened. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just gonna go this way.
Something about this place. There always has been.
There is one touch set my heart ablaze, and I'm burning that away with a brand new flame. A little magic, little static on the radio. Mom and Daddy sitting on the front porch, waiting hello. Yeah, I remember every little thing. The high, the shine, the sting, every little thing.
Hi, I'm feeling very dreadful this morning. It is my 16th birthday today. I just had breakfast at a restaurant that makes me sick. I really need a shower. I need to drink a lot of water. I just overall want to go home. It's March 18th, 2017 today, and we're still on the bus. We have 2 hours left. We were driving all night. Hi. I'm done with everything. I just want to go home.
Time I touch that track, it turns into